So this will probably be one of my quickest XJW videos to date. I know I've said that before, and then it went on 10, 15, even 20 minutes. But no, seriously, this one has to be quick because, number one, my cell phone is probably going to run out, and I have some questions that I jotted down that I need to read from. And these questions are basically me wanting to know if these things still stand within the JW organization. I know they were alive and well before, but as time progresses, there are certain things that just fall by the wayside, and they think they're slick by not bringing it up anymore. But there are people like myself that are keeping count, right? So I got my reading glasses here. I really don't need them. Not that old, even though it has nothing to do with age, needing reading glasses. But in my memo, the words come out really small. So rather than like squinting, I'll just throw this on. First question. Do they still believe that demons have to get inside things in order to come home with you? Remember they taught that don't bring certain things home because you don't know the person that had it before you. It can be demons in that particular thing. Okay. Do you still believe that? Right? Which means that if a demon wants to come home with you, they have to jump in an inanimate object like a piece of candy, a piece of jewelry, a statue. They have to get inside something like that to come home with you. Which leads me to ask this question. They can't walk around or float around freely? They have to get inside things? How about just walk behind you in the front door? Like, I'm not making fun. I'm just, it has to be logical, you know? So that's, one of the questions. Do demons have to get inside things in order to get inside your house? How about just like walk through the front wall, right? How about that? So I wanted to know if that still stands, because that's what you used to teach, right? They can get inside Smurfs. They get inside, a lollipop, like whatever someone gives you, demons can get inside that. Or even worse, they need to get inside those things in order to follow you home. I don't know. So that's number one. Does that still stand? Are you guys still teaching that? Right? Number two, do they still believe that when Armageddon happens, right, and your disfellowship, when Armageddon happens and you get destroyed, you're probably out of luck. You probably won't be coming back ever. Right? Do they still teach that? So if you get disfellowship because after a beer, you normally, before being a Jehovah Witness, you like to pick up a Marlboro Light, right? And you kind of like went back to that habit, got caught out there by somebody, so you kind of like hiding in between an alleyway smoking a Marlboro Light, and you admitted that you've been doing that for the last year, and you got disfellowshipped, and then Armageddon happened, and you got destroyed for smoking a damn cigarette. And you have to spend eternity in this non-existing state because of a tobacco stick. Does that still stand? You guys still believe that when you get destroyed, or if you get destroyed during Armageddon, that's pretty much it? And even worse, going a step further, you probably will get destroyed in a disfellowshipped state. There's a whole bunch of things that was floating out there, coming up in this organization. Obviously, when a certain amount of time passes, they'll say, "We didn't say that. When did we say that?" It's like, you did, right? Probably can't prove it. You did. There was no, social media. People couldn't just record you at a drop of a dime on a cell phone. But you did. So, does that still stand, right? Number 3. Do they still believe that you can't be a police officer while being an active Jehovah Witness? That's what they taught. You can't be a police officer and then come to the Kingdom Hall as an active Jehovah Witness, a baptized Jehovah Witness. No. Now, I don't know, to be fair, if you came into the organization as a police officer, meaning you were a police officer before, and then you got baptized. Do you have to quit your job? I don't know. But I know that was a teaching. You couldn't be a police officer as a Jehovah Witness. Although I did know several correction officers that are probably retired by now. So you can hold a gun and work in a jail, but not out on the beat, not out on the street. Does that still stand? Do they still believe that? Do they still hold to that? Right? So this is just a few things that I wanted to know if the JW organization still subscribes to. Please help me in answering that. You guys are way smarter than me. I give you that. At least when it comes to this organization. But as always, you know what I ask you to do with every video, right? Just think. You can get the Just Think shirts. Just click the description above, somewhere up there. And email Matt Gorbin. He does all of the orders. I want to thank you guys for your support in that way. Thank you guys for the Cash Apps too. There's some people that don't want to buy a shirt. They don't want to buy music, but they just say, "Hey, I'll Cash App you." I'll appreciate that. I get more shirts. It contributes to more music, more videos, whatever, So I appreciate that gratitude. I thank you. And as always, it's love.